Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a little bit of preparation for Inktober, and I've ordered these Ohuhu markers because I guess there's been a lot of hype about them online recently. Last year I did all my Inktober drawings using Copics because I generally love my Copic alcohol markers, and because of how highly rated these have been online, I decided to order them. This is a set of 320 colors, the Honolulu series. They come with a brush nib and a chisel nib, and when I ordered these, they sent me a free sample pack of 12 Macau markers that have these really large, unique chisel tip. And I also ordered some more Ohuhu sketch pads. One of these is a marker pad, that's why I'm doing my swatching now. I'm just going to try out these 12 markers because there's only 12. I figured I might as well see the colors. And yeah, the nib is really huge. This I've never seen a chisel like it, and it makes different kinds of lines as well. And yeah, so most of my drawings I'm going to do with Ohuhu this year on the mixed media pad, same as I did last year, because it's got 64 pages. The paper is perfect for both alcohol markers and other media as well. And because I plan to do Inktober and Scrolltober, I usually kind of do Inktober on the one side, then flip it over and do Scrolltober on the back side. I'm struggling a little bit with the colors, so I'm gonna have to fill out these swatch cards before I can figure out what's what. And these are kind of just jumbled right in there. There's absolutely no order they come in, so I'm gonna have to sort them out before I can do anything else. So just to save you time, I'm basically done that off camera and filled out the swatch cards so I can try and use these now. The colors are very bright. Oh yeah, I also got the bamboo marker stand for them, because why not, right? The paper is really nice. I'm doing just a little test drawing on the marker pad because I'm saving my mixed media pad for Inktober. But I want to see how these lay down, how they blend, how they mix, and just generally how they feel. So far, when doing the swatch cards, the nibs are kind of different. They're a little bit firmer, a little bit shorter than the Copics, but they're not all the same. So some of them have obviously used just the brush nib, but some of them are softer than others and like more flexible, while others are more firm. So there's just a little bit of inconsistencies, but the colors are really bright and they seem to have a really good range of colors. I didn't love the way they name their colors because, I mean, with Copics there's some reliability. You know that when it's labeled R something, it's going to be a red. But with these ones, there was an R that's actually a blue. I mean, not even violet, just blue. And there's a few different kind of things that are just quirks. I actually wrote to them about this, and I asked them like how to make sense of their color codes, and they said they don't actually follow any kind of pattern, or there is no sense. They just name them. That's why they have P for purple and RV for red violet, which is also kind of purple, and BR for brown and E for earth, which are both browns. And yeah, so you really need the swatch cards to look at in order to be able to use them. So I think it might take a little bit of getting used to, but other than that, so far I quite like them. They are, in terms of all the kind of cheaper alcohol markers I've ever tried, they are really good. So it's a good starting point. I'm using a brush pen to do the outline here, just so I can get both thin and thick lines and have like a chunky cartoony outline for this. I want to see how the skin tones come out. I want to see how well they layer, like the depth of color I can achieve with the same marker by just layering it in several layers. I also want to see how they blend from color to color, gradient and such. And let's see, what else am I looking for? yeah, I guess just general, if they kind of spread out outside of the outlines that I create, and just how they feel and how they dry, if there's anything I should be aware of before I start using them next month for all my drawings, or probably most of my drawings. We'll see how it goes. And when it comes to Scrolltober, I try to use Scrollabox supplies, so it'll be like a variety of things I use. But for Inktober, I love the alcohol markers because generally they're a lot quicker than using paint or pencils or any other medium. So I can do a quick drawing and I can color it in regardless of how large in a pretty quick kind of time frame, which is one of the benefits of alcohol markers. Now, so far they're layering quite well. I can see that the lines dissipate as they dry, so they're not leaving those really obvious marker lines, which is one of the things that you get from alcohol markers. So far so good. I think I might have picked a tone that was a bit too pinkish. I didn't think I noticed that it was too pinkish from a single layer swatch, but obviously as I'm layering it, it's getting kind of pinker and pinker. So I don't know if that happens as it dries, the color changes slightly. But again, that's not something I could have foreseen, so it's just kind of find out as I go. They're not spreading outside the lines, they're laying down quite well, and they are actually layering. So my only problem with them so far is picking colors, because a lot of them, the color doesn't match the cap. So it's really, you really need the swatch card to know what color you want to use. I generally think it's one of those things where when it comes to a brand new kind of supply, it takes you a little while of actually using it to figure out all the things you like and don't like about it. So I kind of, I imagine that after a month of using them for Inktober, I'm probably gonna know everything I do and don't like about them. So I might come back and just do another kind of video review update or something about all the things that I actually kind of know for sure I love and don't love about them, because so far I can see why people are hyping them up. They work really well, but to be honest, as someone who's used to Copics, these are more work than I feel alcohol markers should be. But again, I will come back with my honest opinion on this after I've used them for a month. I think that's only fair. I'm quite happy with the gradient I was able to achieve. Again, I had to pick the colors very carefully off the chart because again, the blues are quite different. There's nothing to indicate that this is the same shade of blue getting lighter or darker going by color code. So you really just have to look at the chart and try and figure out what colors you want to put together, if they're going to be the same kind of hue and that, so you can use them together, which with Copics is really easy to do because it's all in the name. So it's just, I guess it's just something that takes getting used to. But I think I'm gonna need to do one more test drawing just to try different approach to shading, and also want to be able to see the contrast in color tones between kind of cool and warm colors of the same shade. So I'm drawing a couple of leaves, and I saw a picture of these recently and I found them quite striking. These are quite easy to draw, really large leaves, and I thought this would be a good use of you know, color to try and see if I can put two similar greens next to each other and then see the difference, the tonal difference between them. Now when it comes to Inktober next month, there's actually something I could really use your help with. I'm trying to decide whether to release 2 videos a day, one for Inktober, one for Scrolltober like I did last year, or whether to release just 1 video a day with both drawings in one video. I actually did a poll on my YouTube page a couple of weeks ago, and so far it's just 50-50. I mean, every time a new vote comes in, it swings one way, and then another vote comes in and it's back to 50-50. So it's been a really hard decision to make. So I'd really appreciate it if you have a minute, if you could go to my YouTube page, click on the community tab and just vote in the poll and help me decide. Yeah, I'd really appreciate your input. So it would help me kind of you know, set up the content for next month's videos. Thank you so much. Now, so far I'm using these. I have to say the markers go down really well, they blend quite well, and if there was absolutely anything I could ask for, it's maybe just having a few more in between colors for blending, because they're really dark and they're really light, don't blend as well as I think maybe they could or should, but as far as that goes, they do work well together. So I can lay down a lighter color and then a darker color, and I can feel the warmth of the lighter color come through, and also I can obviously go over the top with a lighter color and lighten and blend it. So yeah, they're quite good markers. I'm excited about using them for Inktober, and I'm quite glad I got them. Hopefully it should be a nice little experiment, and like I said, I'm gonna make another video at the end of October and just give you all my thoughts and everything yeah, I think about them. Well, that's about it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more random art. There's loads coming next month. Like I said, I'll be posting daily, so hopefully there should be loads of art coming your way. Thanks again. See you soon.